once you start training professionally and stuff like that, it does something to you. Like this is what I read. I read that a lot of times we fight out of fear. You know what I'm saying? But once you start training and you become more professional, you're not afraid of that confrontation anymore. So you kind of like talk them out of fights. The last time I almost got in a big brawl, my first time going to the UK, and I was with Hans Motorkamp and some fighters, and one fighter was real small. I was with Dean Lister too, and one fighter was real small. Long story short, these rugby guys are trying to bully us. And the biggest one was trying to fuck with the small guy. And I said, hey, man, leave him alone, man. And he had no idea who he was. This was right after I fought Chuck. So I was UFC champion. He didn't know. And I was like, hey, bro, chill out. And he started talking shit to me. I said, look here, let me buy you a beer so I don't have to beat your ass. And he looked at me because he thought I was going to be scared because he was way bigger than me. He's like, what? You buy me a beer so you don't have to beat my ass? He thought it was funny. Long story short, I go to the bathroom and I'm pissing, and I'm from the streets of Memphis. I always watch my back, and I see him walking in the bathroom behind me, and I can see his silhouette out of the chrome on the toilet, right? And he started getting behind me. So I kind of slowly stopped pissing and get ready, to move when he go try to punch me. And then one of his teammates walk in, and he was like, Rampage Jackson, what the fuck you doing here in England? Then the guy was like, oh, you know him? He was like, you don't know who that is? He just knocked out Chuck Liddell. He's the baddest man on the planet right now. He's like, how the fuck you don't watch UFC? He's like, no, I don't watch that shit. I said, man, but he didn't know that me and him had problems. And the dude, and
his teammate just saved his life.
He just saved, because I was going to try to kill him. If he tried to attack me, I was going to try to kill him. Self-defense, fuck it. Yeah. And maybe his teammate's going to jump in. I'm used to being jumped, and I'm not scared of it. And I go washing my hands. He come to me. He said, hey, you want to buy me that beer? And I'm like, man, fuck you, get the fuck out of my place. That was the last time. Nobody else tried to, and that was years. That was back 2007.
I never even see you confrontational. What's the worst thing you ever seen in a street fight?
The worst thing I ever seen in a street fight? Fucking time I went to jail.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, one of my teammates fucking hit me in the mouth with a fucking payphone.
What?
Yeah.
You said teammates?
Yeah. One of my teammates, when I was wrestling in college, he wrestled a weight class heavier than me, and he was just a fucking dick. He didn't like my kind, you know what I'm saying? And he was a fucking dick, and his own roommates didn't like him, and he was getting kicked out of school for some shit. And I had just smashed my girl, and okay, I don't know if you guys know this UFC fighter named Corey Hill. He was in college with me. Him and one of my other friends. He fight for the PFL champion. I don't know why I haven't brain fart on his name, but I just talked to him. Instagram. Anyway, Corey Hill, he passed away now, R.I.P. He stole my Black and Mild, my last Black and Mild. So I smashed my chick, and I go and Lewis Taylor is his name, Lewis Taylor. Him and Lewis Taylor was roommates, and I'll go to their room, knock on the door to give him. I'm like, man, you stole my Black and Mild. They smoking my Black and Mild. I'm like, give me my shit. I shouldn't have been smoking. I was wrestling anyway. But anyway, I go back to my room, and the door was locked. Because those college dorms, the door automatically locks, and I'm beating on the door trying to get in, and she in the bathroom. I didn't know what was going on because we had connecting bathrooms, and no dudes there. They ain't had no bitches, so everybody trying to swarm on a dude bitches. The girl was there. I thought one of my fucking teammates was trying to smash my chick because that's what happens. That's what happens. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm beating on my door like, what the fuck take you so long to open the door? You were just on the bed. Anyway, this guy called from around the corner. He was like, don't you see him on the phone? You can't see he's on the phone. He's in the corridor around the corner. Long story short again, he hits me. I'm suing for walking up to him, but he hits me in the mouth with the payphone, and I try to kill him. And it was in the corner. It was blood everywhere. It was blood everywhere. Then I looked in the mirror, and I saw my lip open. This is what sent me to jail. I went back, and I started stumping him in his face because he was still down there. And my boy Big Perm, thank God, he pulled me out for him before I killed him.
Jesus.
And that was the worst thing I've seen in the street fight, and I'm glad I changed from that. That's why you won't see me in commentations. Now I try to talk people out of getting me angry. I'm like, no. That's why I offer people drinks and beer. Like, no.
A lot of times, like I try to sense. I could sense that shit coming, or like I'm like, this guy's gonna be a problem. I try to avoid that shit.
It's better because now we train fighters, athletes. It's better that we just
because it's real easy to provoke to get a fight to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
the way I look at it. Like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. You know, like I think about like, man, if I hit somebody, I could break my hand or something.
I ain't fighting for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys get paid to fight at this point. So what's the point?
Yeah,
and
the judge,
and it's not even fair.
No, it's not.
It's not even fair.
And the judge will throw the book at us.
Exactly.
If we get in the fight, that's why if somebody test me, I gotta let them hit me first. Because we still allowed by law to defend ourselves, but still, like if you go to court, it depends on the judge. Like, you know, we can't just fuck them up.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah,
because you're a fighter.
Yeah. We like the judge will look at us. They'll look at us bad. Like we still allowed to defend ourselves. Look what happened to Joe Schilling.
Yeah.
You remember some guy flinched at him and he mollywopped him. You know, like I would have done the same thing. Like people talk shit, but honestly, like, our reaction time is just so quick.
Yeah, like he flinched at him. Joe's right away 1-2.
Yeah,
Bam.
boom. Like he didn't continue to beat him up. Like
He walked off.
He walked off.
I mean,
walk off KO.